What's up, my crypto legends? Yes, you read right. The massive volatility is on the way and you need to take advantage of this volatility to make some huge gains. We're going to talk about the biggest resistance and support levels that there is here for Bitcoin. We're going to analyze the 1 hourly chart, and I am still in my short position. We're going to analyze the situation where Bitcoin could get a massive bounce. Where could it stop so you could take advantage of the market, guys? So make sure to stay tuned. Hello there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, daily TO on Bitcoin, crypto, also to live streams to connect with the community. Not financial advisor, don't buy or sell anything that I say. Guys, diving in right away here on the daily chart for Bitcoin, okay? Let's just zoom out, find out where the strongest resistance and support levels where we could get heavily rejected or get a massive bounce, okay? Let's indicate these levels here, looking at the VPVR and the most touches on the Bitcoin price to the upside and to the downside. Now let's find out the biggest resistance zone, and we did mention this on one of my latest videos, and I'm talking about the $45.5 and $47,000. In between that $1,500 range, there is massive resistance. Let me just get a box here and indicate how we've been bouncing here massively in December, just before we got that January drop, okay? We have multiple touches here on the daily, and if I do extend this box, this is where we have most of the volume traded. As you can see here on the VPVR, it starts to this massive peak. Now, where is the most volume traded here looking at the VPVR? It's at that 47.1, okay? $47,000. As you can see, the red horizontal line indicates, the largest point of control looking at the VPVR, which is the $47,000 area. So in between this 45.5 and that $47,000, there is going to be massive resistance. If we do get up there fast, also, if we do get a massive candle, okay, to the upside in the next coming days, all right, this is a scenario, it is going to get heavily rejected from this range. It might be a great shorting opportunity, and we'll have to find out some different support levels to take some profits where we could potentially get a bounce, all right? But we'll be analyzing this during the live streams and the daily video. So we've got our biggest point of resistance above our levels right now, which is that $45.5 to $47,000. Now let's take a look at the biggest support level, where we do know that this $40,000, $41,000 range is massive support. So some kind of reaction, some kind of bounce is also very likely for Bitcoin in the next coming hours or days. But we know that we are in a downtrend, so we are trading down, guys. Now, as you can see here, zooming out, we do find out that there is massive resistance and support at this $40,000 range. Now, in my opinion, I think there are too many over leveraged long positions, a lot of long interest over here, and I think that we are going to have massive volatility to the downside. I'm not sure if the one to the upside is coming first or to the downside. It doesn't matter. We need to react once that happens. And zooming in here, one of my strongest points of support would be the $47,000, the $37,000, $38,000, like explained in many other videos. We talked about this major support where I do have this green box. We've also got the Fibonacci retracement from the lows to the highs, and it is that 78% retracement, as you can see here on the chart. So it would be a major level that you are going to get some kind of reaction and a potential bounce all the way back up to the $40,000 range. So you got a $2,000-$3,000 trade right over there, guys. Now we'll be analyzing the situation as soon as this happens, of course, but it might happen very fast. So you need to be prepared, guys. When we do have that huge volatility, when you do have massive wicks, you need to be prepared and not over leverage. Now, there's another reason why we could get a massive bounce from this area, and I'm going to show you right away, but taking a look at the 1 hourly and the 4 hourly chart. Okay, let's analyze either very short term. And I'm going to explain why we are getting rejected right now, guys, from this point right now. We can see that yesterday we did have this resistance from the lower high. I did start my short trade right over here when we were confirming the lower highs, and I told you why, because of this major resistance over here, massive volume here from this downtrend. And yeah, this is basically why I shorted this level. Sorry, guys, I want to try and make this video pretty short to see what is going on right now. Now, my take here on the BTC price, obviously, I do think that that $40,800 range will be reached, I think, in the coming hours. That is my target. And why is that my target? Because of the Gartley pattern. There is a possibility that we might get a massive bounce from that range. Now, it is possible also that we might continue back down because there's another harmonic pattern, okay? We got this bullish Gartley that could have a reversal at that D point. I'm talking about that 40,700, 800 range, okay? We might see a little bit of volatility down around that area where I'll be taking some profits. Now, remember, my trade is already, okay, in protected position, all right? I'm expecting it to go down to those levels, but if it goes up, I will be leaving the trade with break even, so I won't be losing any of my capital on that trade. Now, the other bearish case scenario, coming down to that $37,000 range, is this bullish bat alt, okay? It's called bullish bat alt harmonic pattern, where you are potentially going to come all the way down to that $37,000 range. Now, like I explained to you here, we need to find those major support levels, all right, and a lot of confluence to see why we are going to get that bounce, all right? Now, and one of the reasons here, what is this bullish bat alt, okay, harmonic pattern? I know they got their strange names here. This is why we could get a massive bounce at that $37,000 region. I've explained to you here also because of the Fibonacci retracement 78% levels. Also this major support here, as you can see from the 4th of August. And there is another reason, guys, right over here. If this happens in the next couple of days, if we do fall down in the next couple of days, also another reason to get a bounce from this level is this massive trend line over here. As you can see from this high and these lower highs, you got another rejection right over there. You got one bounce right over here. There is a possibility that we are going to come down, okay, and hit those levels in the next couple of days. And it would be roundabout, okay, if we were to drop there on the 21st of January, this would be tomorrow and after tomorrow at some point, we would be exactly hitting that $37,000 range that might react as support. So we've got 4 now, okay, confluence, as you can see here, that might be having that reaction for a massive bounce to the upside. Now, what a take profit one, in my opinion, would be the 39.5 levels, okay, 39.5k levels right over here because of this massive wick that does have a lot of volume. So there is going to be some kind of reaction if we zoom in here on the price. If the price does come down to $37,000, now this is not guaranteed, guys. I'm just talking about the scenario where you could take advantage, all right? Maybe we're going to go up from here. I'm talking about if it does happen, where we might have those reactions. And as you can see here with this massive wick, with this massive volume, and if you zoom out here, you can clearly see, all right, that we did stop from this area because of this wick that we did created back on the 21st of September, guys. This is also why we had this stop over here. So if the price did lose this level with a lot of volatility, we are going to get some kind of bounce at this range, and you are going to have a potential dead cat bounce scenario, and you might get heavily rejected right there. Now, this is a scenario that you need to get in and you need to get out fast, all right? I'm talking about the major support levels where we're getting a bounce and the major resistance where you might get rejected and come back down, guys. So that is a potential trade right over there. And basically, this is going to be it for today's episode, guys. Also, let me just zoom in because I want to show you, all right, I want to show you that we are in a downtrend, all right? Just let me get another tool over here. I was checking this out today, and it looks pretty impressive right here, that if we do right, Fibonacci extension right there from the highs here, okay, the start of this drop, which is right over here, to the low, to this high over here, you can see to the high right there. Look at this, guys, the Fibonacci extension from the high to the low, to the retracement right over here at the 44.4, the one-to-one extension, where is it? Exactly at the $37,000. So this is also another tool that indicates that we are potentially going to drop to the $37,000, guys. Thank you very much. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, smash up that like button. Remember, on Bybit and on Prime XBT, you got the best bonus available. On Prime XBT, it is 7% added to your deposit. You deposit $1,000, you're getting $70. You deposit $10,000, you're getting $700 to trade with, guys, okay? Make sure to check out Bitcoinsensus website. You got the latest technical analysis and news. Thank you, guys, and I will see you in the next one.